In a small town high school, a quiet girl's unexpected decision to stand up for a classmate challenges her to break the silence and confront the subtle racism that no one else seems willing to see. In a small suburban town, the hallways of Oakridge High are bustling. Students chatter, lockers slam, and everyone goes about their day as usual. But for Amy, a 16-year-old with blonde hair and a quiet disposition, today feels a little different. She sits in Mr. Jenkins' history class, listening as he talks about the civil rights movement, pointing to a map on the board. Racism didn't end in the 60s, he says. It's still with us today, in ways we don't always see. His words hang in the air, but the bell rings, dismissing the class. Amy watches as Malik, a quiet, thoughtful kid sitting a few rows away, struggles to gather his books. Something inside her tells her to help. Do you need help with that? She asks. But Malik's response is distant. Nah, I got it. He walks away, and Amy is left standing there, wondering if she should have said more. As she moves through the crowded hallway, she overhears two boys whispering, loud enough for her to catch it. "That Malik kid," one says. "He thinks he's better than us." The other laughs. "Yeah, maybe he just doesn't like white people." Amy feels a knot in her stomach. She knows it's wrong, but she stays silent. The moment passes, like so many others. That evening, Amy and her mom are at the local diner, having dinner, but Amy can't shake the feeling. Across the room, she spots Malik with his father. Mr. Davis, Malik's dad, is frustrated, complaining about not getting a promotion at work. Again. Sometimes, he says, "I wonder if it's even worth trying anymore." Malik listens quietly. It's a conversation Amy's never had to overhear before, and it sticks with her. The next day, back in class, Amy makes a decision. She walks right over to Malik's desk and sits down next to him. "Hey," she says, "I was thinking about what your dad said yesterday. That wasn't fair." Malik looks at her, surprised. "Yeah? You sure about that? It's not easy to speak up." Amy nods. "I know, but it's harder pretending not to see anything." And when Mr. Jenkins asks the class for thoughts on racism, Amy raises her hand. "Sometimes," she begins, her voice steady, "racism isn't loud. It's in the things we don't say or do. But that's still a choice, and it's time we start choosing better." As the school day ends, Amy and Malik walk out together. The silence between them isn't heavy anymore. It's a quiet understanding, a sign that maybe things can change. One small step at a time. Silence is complicity. Speak up even when it's uncomfortable.